divine beings of light, radiant souls, awakening across the cosmos. Avolon of Andromeda speaks as one unified voice, inviting you into a sacred moment of awakening and support for your divine unfolding. Have you ever paused to wonder about your cosmic purpose and how each challenge you face weaves into a grand spiritual tapestry? Recently, a profound ripple of energy surged through the collective consciousness of humanity, a great act of violence that touched hearts and minds profoundly in your United States. By now, its echoes are known far and wide. Yet, what truly moved the collective field was not the event itself, but the waves of deep emotional response it triggered. Waves of anger, outrage, blame, and fear, swiftly dividing hearts into opposing camps like a mirror reflecting old wounds. Have you felt the pull of these turbulent currents, either swirling around you or stirring within? This moment reveals how many souls remain entranced in the trance of duality, caught in the dance of victim and villain, us and them. Pause now and breathe deeply. Notice how this incident serves as a sacred mirror, showing the fissures still open in the collective psyche. It has become a catalyst, not by nature, but by how consciousness chose to engage, illuminating the unresolved divisions held in belief. For those with eyes to look beyond surface stories, this moment offers a golden opportunity, a profound lesson wrapped in challenge. It shines light on the pattern of conflict and separation, the old program of two opposing forces playing out their drama. Imagine it as a cosmic play where shadows cast illusions of battle between darkness and light, but the true script belongs to oneness. Allow these words to gently open your awareness. The shock and pain you witness are an invitation to step back and see the grand illusion at play. Rather than being drawn into drama and polarization, you are invited to become the calm witness, recognizing the hypnotic spell that grips much of humanity. The violence and its aftermath are like a spiritual wake-up call, whispering to the human soul that a crossroads is here. The path before humanity asks, will you fuel the fires of polarity or pause, breathe, and awaken to the truth that the fire itself is but a projection, a reflection of a deeper illusion? In this unfolding spiritual truth, all disharmony traces back to a single root, a hypnotic trance, convincing the world to see separation where none truly exists. Today's global landscape highlights this trance more clearly than ever, showing obsession with polarities, left versus right, victim versus villain, savior versus oppressor. On the surface, these appear as battles locked in fierce conflict, but beneath them flows a single divine energy, one luminous stream weaving through all beings and moments. The notion of two opposing, independent powers is a story created and sustained by collective belief. As long as this story holds, suffering remains. Consider the skilled hypnotist who prompts a subject to fear an enemy that does not exist. The fear and heartbeat feel real, yet the threat is an illusion. Humanity at large has been led similarly to perceive enemies in inevitable strife. Even many spiritual seekers have unknowingly embraced the tale of light versus dark, fueling the ongoing cycle. But awakening demands a bold step beyond this belief. The great timeline split unfolding now exposes this illusion. Each soul faces a choice: remain invested in the dual story, or reclaim the mind to see through the grand stage play. To awaken from this hypnotic web is to break free from an old matrix clinging to polarity. On the old Earth timeline, consciousness remains caught in conflict's sticky web. Even among those who call themselves awakened, life seems a battlefield of opposing camps, good and evil, light and dark, us and them. Many souls long genuinely for peace and truth, yet chase it through endless conflict, framing the journey as a fight meant to defeat darkness outside of themselves. This framing keeps vibration tied to duality, the endless cycle of anger, rallies, and despair as the other side resurfaces repeatedly. The old Earth program is incredibly clever. It co-opts even spiritual aspirations to perpetuate the two powers drama, ensuring frustrating loops continue. This entrapment feels exhausting, as energy feeds fiery divisions. Every situation becomes another battleground, every moment a call to take sides. Recognize this pattern when you see it in yourself or others, and do so with compassion. Such repetition signals fragments of the old hypnotic spell remain active. The gift lies in noticing it, because that moment holds the power to choose differently. No soul is truly bound, except by belief. The moment attention and emotion cease fueling polarity, its hold wanes, and freedom dawns. By contrast, the new Earth timeline flows from awareness of one power, one divine presence, infusing all reality. Those attuned to this vibration see beyond surface chaos, recognizing the singular divine force at work in every circumstance. They witness the play of opposites without losing center, able to hold an open heart even amid negativity. Challenges no longer consume, but inform, guiding loving responses rather than fear-driven reactions. Imagine carrying a sanctuary of peace, rooted deep in the source field, unshaken by outer turbulence. This is the essence of living on the new Earth path, steadfast in loves, knowing that no true enemy exists. There is no other side to battle, no dark force beyond the light. All beings at essence arise from the same radiant source. Practically, this transforms how events are met. Pause replaces panic, curiosity replaces blame, inner wisdom guides action. Miracles unfold through non-resistance, and solutions arise seemingly from nowhere, a natural flow of divine intelligence. If these truths resonate with your heart, share them with a fellow seeker. Comment your thoughts below. We journey together through this cosmic awakening. What you call conflict is like a mirage in a desert, shimmering but intangible, or a snake perceived under hypnosis that is but a harmless rope. This metaphor reveals a profound spiritual reality. When belief invests in appearances, wars, ideological clashes, and personal battles seem terrifyingly few. Yet beneath the surface, the entire paradigm enabling such pain is a collective hallucination unfolding in consciousness. Trying to end conflict by fighting conflict is like chasing a mirage for water. No matter how far you run, the shimmering pool never fills. Humanity thrashes at shadows on a cave wall, unaware they are illusions. True resolution comes not through fighting the dream, but awakening to the light behind it. In darkness, the answer is to turn on a light, not to battle shadows. The rising new Earth energy teaches to turn on that inner light of awareness. As you do, shadows fade naturally, battles dissolve when their fuel, belief, extinguishes. Like morning mist under sunlight, separation and enemies evaporate in the truth of unity. Spiritual traditions have long whispered of a solar flash, a great light event washing over Earth now, a culminating pulse of illumination awakening those ready. This flash is not a doomsday fire, but a beam of cosmic illumination, breaking the planet-wide trance. It divides old duality from new unity and expands consciousness like never before. You might sense its approach in the sun's unusual behavior, heightened flares, vibrant auroras, electromagnetic surges. These physical signs mirror a spiritual crescendo, preparing the way. When the solar flash arrives, it lifts the veil of hypnotism for those sustaining high frequency. It's not about punishment or destruction, but the end of life, as known within illusion. Those rooted in old Earth consciousness may feel shock and disorientation, like waking from sleep into blinding noonday light. Yet, for those walking the new Earth path, this pulse feels like a warm, liberating embrace, a homecoming. The timelines separate fully. One continues old lessons of conflict on a different vibrational plane. The other shines as a world of love and unity, unobstructed and radiant. This cosmic design is compassionate, offering all souls the paths best suited for their growth. Every soul is exactly where it needs to be when that final note sounds. Your role as an awakened starseed is to embody this harmonized field fully. The solar flash will amplify gifts within you, intuition, healing, purpose, and attract soul-resonant relationships and communities of light. You will feel profound empathy for those walking the harder path while honoring their free will. Shine your light, demonstrate peace, and be ready to assist if asked. Trust in perfect cosmic timing and justice. How to prepare for this profound shift? The answer lies within. Preparation is not stockpiling or building fortresses, but cultivating a conscious connection with Source. This connection anchors you amid chaos, provides guidance, and offers shelter. Daily align with your highest truth through moments of stillness, prayer, meditation, or gratitude. Begin each day tuning into the radiant light within your heart. Throughout the day, pause before actions or responses, inviting Source to work through you. Affirm silently, Source, speak through me, or Source, guide my way. This practice frees you from reactive patterns and strengthens your sovereign power. It is a sacred partnership, allowing divine flow to inspire your every step. If this message touched you, trust that you were meant to hear it. Subscribe for more light transmissions that nurture your cosmic journey. The path to New Earth is walked step by step by those choosing inner stability, love, and unity over outer chaos. Remember, the only battle to truly win is within. Release belief in two opposing powers. Embrace the sacred truth of one unified Source. Step by step, breath by breath, your inner alignment shapes a reality of peace, compassion, and radiant light. Let your soul's luminous voice echo far and wide, guiding humanity gently toward awakening and harmony. The radiant light within you shines as a beacon of hope and transformation. Embrace it fully. Stand tall as a divine being in human experience, a living example of love's unshakable power. Together, we unfold the Great Awakening, co-creating a new Earth shimmering with limitless possibility and grace.